Nestled in the heart of suburban Huntersville, North Carolina, is a small, veteran-owned, family-run farm called Blackberry Ridge.
It's kind of a hidden gem, an oasis, so to speak. We think that's a really special thing that we're able to keep it alive.
Drive down Beatty'sford Road and look for the roadside farm stand with the large American flag. No produce here, but you can buy CBD and a bouquet. Just yards away, fields of hemp and flowers line Blackberry Ridge Farm. Julia Rogers is the co-founder.
Look at the pink on that one.
And this land has been in her family 4 generations. Her grandmother, Agnes Barnett, was born and raised here.
My grandparents had cows. My dad also maintained the cows after my grandparents passed away. So I grew up driving a tractor out here is how I learned to drive.
Blackberry Ridge is small, just 23 acres, tended to by a tight-knit team of 4. They've been working with Mecklenburg Soil and Water Conservation District Supervisor Barbara Bleiweiss to implement sustainable farming methods.
They use our conservation practices, so they're very much attuned to respecting the earth, respecting soil, and so forth. They are also a century farm. Their land has been under family ownership for at least 100 years.
The Rogers have expanded into agritourism to stay profitable.
These are going to make it so pretty, aren't they?
Lauren Nelson brought her children for the Cut Your Own Flowers experience. Nelson watches as the kids wander the rows, filling their buckets with colorful blossoms.
You did so good. It fills your cup for sure.
Dahlias, lisianthus, sunflowers, zinnias, marigolds.
Just a few of the varieties that grow in the garden Julia dreamed of for years, waiting for the right time to revive her family's farm.
So these are late plantings. We do some late plantings in the year.
As her husband, Army Major Nick Rogers, prepared to leave active duty in 2018, he enrolled in a Veteran to Agriculture Transition Program at Fort Bragg. He educated himself on soil science and horticulture.
They give you kind of a crash course on agribusiness and just some of the salient details on how to do that the right way.
He also learned about cannabis and the growing market for hemp products. He saw the potential to bring therapeutic relief to retired service members.
I think we're helping veterans that are no longer in service, for sure. And I just want to clarify, I still am a reserve service member, so I don't personally use these products, unfortunately, because it's against the policy.
Hemp has become a viable crop for many North Carolina farmers, but growing it here wasn't an option before 2017. And in less than 5 years, North Carolina has gone from 0 to nearly 1,500 licensed hemp growers across the state. When the 2018 Farm Bill passed, Rogers jumped at the chance to join the budding CBD industry. Blackberry Ridge became Mecklenburg County's first licensed hemp farm.
So we grow it, we harvest it, we dry it, we cure it. We want to extract, but we give it to an extractor, and then we get oils back.
It's easy to confuse hemp and marijuana. Botanically speaking, they're the same plant species, says farm employee Mason Porter.
The difference is just the values, so the THC and the CBD value. The cannabis plant that you're used to that gets you high is going to be very high THC and low CBD and any other cannabinoids, whereas these plants, they've been, genetically grown to produce higher amounts of CBD.
The Food and Drug Administration is still working to answer questions about the science and effectiveness of CBD and hemp-based products, and urges consumers to be wary of companies that market items with unproven medical claims. Licensed by the USDA, Blackberry Ridge uses seeds from Triangle Hemp in Durham to grow and harvest between 100 and 200 pounds of cannabis each year. The CBD is extracted into oil and handcrafted hemp products.
Being a very small family farm and making everything in small batches, as we get to kind of cater our products to what people in our community want to see.
Kendall Weddington is an employee and also a customer.
I use it for my back pain. I have pretty bad upper back knots.
Porter's interest in CBD is also personal. The natural treatments have helped with his mother's fibromyalgia. For Porter, the biggest reward is when a customer says they're in less pain thanks to a product he helped make.
Seeing them come here and after a week, it's like a breath of fresh air has been breathed into this person. It almost makes me cry sometimes when I talk to certain customers about this because, it is really life-changing.
For Julia, there's no better way to honor her family's legacy.
To make it something beautiful for the community, for us to enjoy, for my son to enjoy. So it's really just an honor. I feel blessed to have a husband that's willing to do it with me, because I know it's not easy.
Not easy, but it is a labor of love for the Rogers to ensure Blackberry Ridge Farm is around for generations to come. For Carolina Impact, I'm Rochelle Metzger.
Thanks for watching, and if you don't want to miss any more great regional stories, please subscribe to our PBS Charlotte YouTube channel.